Sherry Danielson here with a Get Real vlog for Integrative Health Matters, and I'm super excited to be in Jefferson, Texas at Shady Grove Ranch with Matt and Jerica. And this is their family farm where they raise, I'm going to let y'all talk about all the different animals that you raise, but we're so excited to be here and thanks for letting us come.
Well, welcome to Shady Grove Ranch. Thank y'all for coming out today.
Thanks.
Shady Grove has been around for about 6.5 years. We currently raise grass-fed beef, pasture-raised pork, pasture-raised chicken, turkeys, eggs. We're hoping to do a CSA garden maybe this next year, as early as next year, and hopefully soon after that expand into sheep and goats.
So tell me a little bit about how you guys got into this kind of ranching.
We were sort of forced into it. My wife and I went to LaTerna University as our alma mater. We're both engineers. When I was in college, I developed ulcerative colitis, which is an autoimmune disease that attacks your intestine. And it wasn't that bad at first, controllable with drugs, a mere $700 a month worth of medication.
Wow.
Just real, you know. And at any rate, the flare-ups got more and more frequent, more and more intense, until I ended up in the hospital for 12 days and $70,000 worth of medical expenses during that time. But that was sort of the transition point when we realized this has got to be food related, and if we can follow the design to this body, it should work. So now let's try to figure out what that design is.
Awesome.
So we were like, all right, well, we'll start eating this way. You know, we started fermenting foods and getting raw dairy and making our own broth and eating lots of pork fat from our own, you know, from local pigs and stuff. But we did have at that time we were not farming, we were still students. And we really just felt like, oh my gosh, we're driving to one city for eggs, we're driving to a different city for beef, and we got to buy that every 2 years because they just
exactly.
Have.
So yeah, right. That's what
we were driving to a different
with.
city for chicken, and another city for pork, and even yet another city for raw milk. It's like, why don't we just do all this? You know, like we were kind of searching ourselves for what can we do to help people like Matt, and so the dream was born. You know, hey, why don't we be farmers and produce this stuff, and you know, got this engineering background, and we can figure out how to make it work, right?
Right. So how long did it till you started feeling better when you changed your diet to real food?
Right.
And food that you knew where it came from and how it was raised.
It was not even close to overnight.
Really?
We got a lot of people coming to me, and what I try to, not to overwhelm them, but to encourage them. This is a 100% decision you need to make every single day, every single decision. And it's going to take you months or years to recover.
Okay.
I guess our worldview was our foundation, and that is, we're a designed creature, and if you follow it's just like a car. You know, a car is designed, and it tells you what kind of oil to put in it and what kind of fuel to put in it. And if you do something opposite, or you put diesel in a gasoline engine,
it's not gonna go.
You can go 10 feet down the road.
I've done that.
Okay.
Makes it about a half a block.
Okay. So it's the same. You know, I believe it's the same thing with your body. You follow the instructions correctly, and it'll recover. Now, you've been abusing it for years. It might take some time.
Took it.
I never had just to wake up the next morning, oh, I feel so much better. Never. It was I'd always have to look at least a month back to see any recovery.
Gauge your progress.
And but week to week, you'd never see any recovery. You know, you're going like this. But over time, we realized the trend was up. Okay. So the last serious flare-up I had was when right after Chevy was born. That's our 6.5-year-old.
Wow.
Haven't taken a pill since then, of anything. But it took me probably three years of on and off of medication and doing good food just to get out of it.
To do that. So you really are using food as medicine.
Yeah.
Which is what it's meant to be. It's you know, our nutrition is for a reason.
Right.
To make these bodies work. So we talk about this a lot, and you know, part of the problem with obesity and our obesity rates is they're starving,
Right.
for nutrition.
Right.
They're eating all the time, or eating a lot, but it's not feeding them, and
Right.
so their body is hungry all the time. So I know that for me personally and my family, when you start eating real food, it's so satisfying that people do tend to. You don't really see people with these kinds of problems, obesity or digestive issues. Or I'm not saying it's going to cure everything, but it's a start. If you have to start there. So thank you so much for sharing that personal story, and I want to find out exactly how people can get these products and what you sell and all of that. But let's go see some animals.
Sounds great. Thanks, Sherry.